This is the NOAA National Weather Service All Hazards Weather Radio, KEC92, broadcasting from Wakefield, Virginia, transmitting from Salisbury, Maryland on a frequency of 162.475 MHz. The following information is for the Delmarva Peninsula, the adjacent coastal waters, and the northern part of the Chesapeake Bay. Tidal information. For Ocean City. Low tide at 12:19 a.m. Saturday. High tide at 6:43 a.m. Saturday. Low tide at 1:09 p.m. Saturday. High tide at 6:51 p.m. Saturday. Low tide at 1:01 a.m. Sunday. High tide at 7:22 a.m. Sunday. Low tide at 1:43 p.m. Sunday. High tide at 7:31 p.m. Sunday. For Crisfield. Low tide at 5:40 a.m. Saturday. High tide at 11:55 a.m. Saturday. Low tide at 6:25 p.m. Saturday. High tide at 12:04 a.m. Sunday. Low tide at 6:21 a.m. Sunday. High tide at 12:31 p.m. Sunday. Low tide at 7:02 p.m. Sunday. Offshore waters forecast: Baltimore Canyon to Hatteras Canyon. Tonight, north winds 15 to 25 knots, becoming north to northwest 10 to 15 knots. Seas 7 to 11 feet. Saturday, northwest winds 5 to 15 knots, becoming west. Seas 3 to 6 feet. Saturday night, west to southwest winds 10 to 20 knots, becoming west 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 6 feet. Sunday, west winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming southwest 5 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Sunday night, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Monday, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Monday night, southwest winds 10 to 20 knots, becoming south to southwest 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Tuesday, south to southeast winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming south 5 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 6 feet. Tuesday night, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming variable. Seas 3 to 6 feet. Wednesday, southeast winds less than 10 knots, increasing to 5 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Wednesday night, south winds 10 to 20 knots, becoming west to southwest 15 to 25 knots. Seas 5 to 8 feet. Here are the marine and buoy reports for 5 p.m. across the lower Chesapeake Bay and coastal waters. All wave and swell heights are in feet. Wave and swell periods are in seconds. Potomac River buoy, air temperature was 33. The wind was north at 14 knots, gusting to 17. Piney Point, winds were northwest, 9 knots. Bishop's Head, air temperature was 34. The wind was north at 8 knots. Louisetta, air temperature was 35. Water temperature 43. The wind was northeast at 3 knots. Buoy at Stingray Point, winds were northeast, 14 knots. Water temperature 44. Rappahannock Light, winds were north, 16 knots. York River Range Light, air temperature was 33. The wind was northeast at 12 knots. Yorktown Coast Guard Station, air temperature was 35. Water temperature 46. The wind was northeast at 12 knots. Chippewa Peak, water temperature 45. The wind was north at 14 knots, gusting to 18. Dominion Terminal Newport News, air temperature was 34. The wind was north at 10 knots. South Craney Island, air temperature was 34. The wind was north at 14 knots, gusting to 20. Cape Henry, air temperature was 32. The wind was north at 16 knots, gusting to 22. Brandywine Shoal Lake, Delaware, winds were north, 11 knots. Fenwick Island buoy, air temperature was 31. Wave height 5 feet. Wave period 7. The wind was north at 8 knots. Buoy just east of Cape Henry. Water temperature 45. Wave height 6. Wave period 8. Swell period 11. Duck Cove Pier, air temperature was 33. The wind was north at 23 knots, gusting to 26. Diamond Shoals buoy, air temperature was 43. Wave height 12 feet. Wave period 12. The wind was north at 31 knots, gusting to 39. Marine forecast: Coastal waters from Fenwick Island, Delaware to Chincoteague, Virginia out 20 nautical miles. Small craft advisory in effect until 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Saturday. Tonight, north winds 15 to 20 knots, becoming northwest 10 to 15 knots. Seas 5 to 6 feet with a dominant period of 6 seconds, subsiding to 3 feet with a dominant period of 7 seconds. Saturday, west winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas around 3 feet with a dominant period of 8 seconds. Saturday night, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming west 5 to 10 knots late. Seas 3 to 4 feet with a dominant period of 9 seconds. Sunday, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming south in the afternoon. Seas around 2 feet. Mainly east swell with a dominant period of 10 seconds. Sunday night, southwest winds 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Monday, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Monday night, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming south 5 to 10 knots late. Seas 3 to 4 feet. A chance of showers. Tuesday, south winds 5 to 10 knots, increasing to 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Showers likely. Tuesday night, south winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming east after midnight. Seas 3 to 4 feet. A chance of showers. Wednesday, east winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Seas 3 to 4 feet. A chance of showers. Wednesday night, south winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming southwest 15 to 20 knots after midnight. Seas 4 to 5 feet. A chance of showers. Marine forecast, Choptank River to CAMVRDG, Maryland and Little Choptank River. Rest of this afternoon, north winds 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Tonight, west winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Saturday, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Saturday night, west winds around 5 knots. Waves 1 feet. Sunday, south winds around 5 knots. Waves 1 feet or less. Sunday night, south winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Monday, south winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. A chance of rain in the afternoon. Rain likely through the night. Tuesday, east wind 5 knots. Waves less than 1 feet. Showers likely through the day, then a chance of showers through the night. Marine forecast, Chesapeake Bay from Drum Point, Maryland to Smith Point, Virginia. Rest of this afternoon, north winds 15 knots. Waves 2 feet. Tonight, west winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 to 2 feet. Saturday, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Saturday night, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Sunday, south winds around 5 knots. Waves 1 feet. Sunday night, south winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Monday, south winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 to 2 feet. A chance of rain in the afternoon. Rain likely through the night. Tuesday, south winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming north after midnight. Waves 1 to 2 feet. Showers likely through the day, then a chance of showers through the night. Marine forecast, Tangier Sound and inland waters of Bloodsworth Island. Rest of this afternoon, north winds 15 knots. Waves 2 feet. Tonight, west winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Saturday, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Saturday night, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Sunday, south winds around 5 knots. Waves 1 feet or less. Sunday night, south winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. Monday, south winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 1 feet. A chance of rain in the afternoon. Rain likely through the night. Tuesday, south winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming north after midnight. Waves 1 to 2 feet. Showers likely through the day, then a chance of showers through the night. The current time is 5:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Air quality forecast. The forecast Saturday for the eastern shore is code level green, which is good, and means little or no health risk. Primary pollutant will be particles. Hazardous weather information. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for southeast Maryland, central Virginia, east central Virginia, eastern Virginia, north central Virginia, south central Virginia, and southeast Virginia. This afternoon and tonight. No hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Saturday through Thursday. No hazardous weather is expected at this time. The 5 p.m. area weather observations. At Salisbury, fair. Temperature 36, dew point 7, relative humidity 29%. Wind north, 9 miles an hour. Pressure 30.46 inches and steady. At Wallops Island, fair. Temperature 35, dew point 9, relative humidity 33%. Wind north, 7 miles an hour. Pressure 30.47 inches and steady. Across the rest of Delmarva and west of the bay, Dover, fair, and 35. Georgetown, fair, and 36. Ocean City, fair, and 34. Wind north, 10 miles an hour. Baltimore, fair, and 37. Washington, D.C., fair, and 38. Patuxent River, fair, and 35. Elsewhere across the mid-Atlantic, Richmond, fair, and 38. Wind north, 13 miles an hour. Norfolk, fair, and 34. Wind north, 15 miles an hour. Wilmington, fair, and 35. Philadelphia, fair, and 36. The weather synopsis. High pressure builds in from the Midwest tonight and will linger through the weekend. The next system will impact the area early next week. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for southern Maryland and the Maryland and Virginia Eastern Shore tonight, clear. Lows around 20. West winds around 5 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny. Highs in the upper 40s. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Saturday night, clear. Lows in the lower 30s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny. Highs in the mid-50s. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming southwest around 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Sunday night, clear. Lows in the upper 30s. South winds around 5 miles an hour. The extended forecast. Monday, partly sunny. Highs in the mid-50s. Monday night and Tuesday, showers likely. Highs in the upper 50s. Lows in the mid-40s. Chance of rain 70%. Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a 30% chance of showers. Lows in the mid-40s. Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a 50% chance of showers. Highs in the upper 50s. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a 50% chance of showers. Lows in the lower 40s. Thursday and Thursday night, breezy. Partly cloudy. Highs in the lower 50s. Lows around 30. Friday, breezy. Partly sunny. Highs in the lower 40s.